All right, so time for my third premiere draft of Kaldheim. Um, the second one didn't go so well. One victory and three losses, That's how it goes. We learn, we live, we get loves. I don't know. All right, what did I get this time? Search for Glory doesn't sound very good right now. Snow permanent, a legendary card, or a saga. Reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your library. You gain a life for each snow mana. Oh boy, that does not sound great. Uh, Bloodline. Bloodline Pretender? No, this is only a C+. I guess because you do have to build around it. The Great Hall. Oh, it gives you a 4/4 Angel, which is pretty good from a land. It does commit you, like this is any color, and this is like technically two colors. So while I think the Great Hall is stronger than Bloodline Pretender, it's not that strong outside of... Yeah, Bloodline Pretender goes in anything, just about. Oh, there's a Narfi. I was just talking about dual colored cards. Um, about how they you should pick them weaker, but I mean these are all dual colors. The Raptor, withercrown. Yeah, I think Narfi's actually just the best card, even after taking account its dual color. Scarred Armory is pretty bad. Scumfell Elder Hall is nice. It actually goes with the Bloodline Pretender a bit better than Narfi, but blue-black you could do zombies. Declare zombies for Bloodline Pretender. So I think it could still fit in a blue-black deck. Whereas elves are typically the thing you think of when it comes to tribal, and then giants second, and then berserkers. And while I don't think... I'm going to stick with Narfi, I think. Let's see. Yeah, the World Tree is not great in Limited. There's the Great Hall again. There's Immerstern Skullcairn. There's a Disdainful Stroke. If I wanted to go zombies, I would pick Carfell Harbinger or Jarl of the Forsaken. I also want Snow Mana for Narfi. As for the best card in this pack, it's probably this one. But this is not, these dual lands are weird because it's like, they require double of the other color to activate their abilities. So they're not really splashable very easily. I don't know which one of these is better. Actually, I'm going to take this snow-covered island if I was going to take anything. So then we have a zombie berserker, a zombie rogue, to tie into Bloodline Pretender, and Betrayer King. We suddenly care about snow permanents in zombies a lot, and I'm not seeing anything that would make us switch off of doing a blue-black deck. I think these are both okay. I don't see anything that's really that I think is amazing in this deck, in this pack. Don't know whether it's the draugr Thought Thief. Oh, Village right now. Withercrown is okay. It might be what I choose. Yeah. I'm seeing white and I'm seeing red, which are not really either of the colors that I'm trying to go into. I think I'll take the Grim Draugr, which is a snow zombie. Cares about snow. We'll see. I was going to say we'll see if I can keep forcing these colors, but it doesn't look like they're going to give it to me. But at the same time, these are also not good things. I could take the Frostpeak Yeti. Frostpeak Yeti's not great. Otherwise, I guess I think the best card in this one is the Tuskeri Firewalker. Or the Ravenous Lindworm. I could abandon the blue and go for... What is the Frostpeak Yeti? Yeah, it's not very... I could abandon the blue and be like... I could either be zombies or berserkers. So that kind of pivots on black. So this is a zombie cleric rather than a zombie berserker. Eco defies destiny. That's okay. Yeah, Frostpeak Yeti is like a really not great card. Or the Immersturm. I think right now I'd rather be blue-black, so I'm going to go for Jarl of the Forsaken. I think it's the best choice there. Weathered Runestones, non-land permanent cards, and graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells. Yeah, well. Not only is that terrible to pick normally, if I'm trying to run a Narfi, it gets even worse. So again, a snow-covered plains, which is not great. So this is either Village Rites or Augury Raven. Narfi and Village Rites is interesting, because I can sacrifice Narfi to it and then bring back Narfi. I think the Augury Raven is better than Village Rites, but I'm going to stick to Village Rites again. Like, I just am not sure. Oh, look, it's the rare that's terrible. Sure that I am going to be berserkers or zombies. I want to be zombies because of Narfi. I think I'm holding all the packs. A Dread Rider. A Brine Barrow Intruder. Yeah, I thought it was that bad. The Hoggy Mob is okay versus the Dread Rider. Just not as good. The Craven Hulk. Oops. What did I even get? I don't know. There's another withercrown. So I'll take that over the mistwalker just to be a little bit open. So here, oh, Carfell Harbinger. Sure, yeah. Thought Thief over the second Village Rites. Yep, sounds good. I'll take Demonic Gifts over Depart the Realm, I guess. It's not great for me, but it's better than nothing. And then I'll take this Depart the Realm and Frostpeak Yeti. Ooh, the Battle of Frost and Fire is great, but I don't think I'm going to get in there. So there's the Rune of Speed. I think this guy is good. This is obviously the best card, but I don't really want to change from where I am right now. I'm leaning towards these... Oh, snow. I was going to say I was leaning towards the Kinseekers, but getting this snow-covered swamp is going to be real good. Gosh. Even though I'd like way down Kinseekers, the draugr would be okay, but yeah. I don't think it's crazy to pick this snow-covered swamp. Even though it like feels kind of crazy, I don't think it's actually crazy. is in red. I can take the Draugur's Helm. There's Behold the Multiverse, which I think is a good card. I think I'm doing blue-black more than I am black-red. I don't know if I'm desperate enough to take a tapped snow-covered island this far into Pack 2. There's Behold the Multiverse versus the Draugr Helm. Equip 4. Oh well, looks like I got it anyway. Well, that's good if I was in white, but I'm not. Raise the Draugr. Or return 2 target that share type. Jarl. I think this list is saying Jarl of Forsaken's better, but I think I want the share the creature type one. Oh, it gave me the rare from that time pick before. So 4 mana. Yeah. Rune of Mortality. Oh, yeah, because if I take the helms, I can put the runes on them. Right. The Infernal Pet is tempting, but I'm not sure I can double spell all that often. I think the runes are okay. They replace themselves. And if I can put it on my helm, it would be even better. Sure. Ah, snow-covered island. I was just thinking, like, what do I take from here? Do I take the Dusk Wielder or the... Well, I guess I would take the Infernal Pet, but the snow-covered island, I think, is a bit too good. Oh, Trickster God's Heist versus a snow-covered island. I think the Trickster... I have 3 snow lands after 2 packs. And I don't think I can pass up the Trickster God's Heist. I think in my first... It's a bit tough to play around, but I mean, you can certainly figure it out. Otherwise, I'd totally take in those lands. So here, I don't have giants, and then I search for the same name as in my graveyard. It has to be instant or sorcery. No. So it's either the Masks or the Dusk Wielder. The Dusk Wielder... I guess I'm looking at my removal that I have already. And it's not great. But at the same time, I kind of want... Oh, what did I end up picking? Well, whatever. It's Priest of the Haunted Edge, but again, I want more snow permanents before picking him. I think I'd rather pick up the snow permanent here than the zombie cleric, because there's only 3, and if I want more for Narfi. Narfi? Why does that... Why am I thinking of going Narfi Narf? Is that from like the Thundercats? What was that thing's name in the Thundercats? Their weird creature pet. Oh wow, the Skinseekers and the Grim Draugr. I have a feeling that like no one's in blue-black after this. So which is better? The Kinseekers, or the Grim Draugr? Neither of them seem to be that great. What's my curve looking like? I could... Oh, well, I am not fast enough without knowing these cards. I think I'll take the Mists of Littjara. Oh, the Jarl of the Forsaken Wield. So that's cool. I have a second one of those now. I guess I'll take this Intruder. Not sure I will play it. I'm probably not going to play that either. The Elder Fang might get played just because it's something I can sacrifice or even give something to Rune Immortality to if I'm desperate. So there's the Recruiter, which I think I like. This pack is not very good for me. Yeah, it's kind of terrible. Calamity Bearer. To a permanent or player, deals double damage. This is pretty good, but yeah, at this point I'm not switching. Although apparently I was supposed to be blue-red giants because my second rare was the oh freaking A, there's Graven Lore. Just like in my first pack. I didn't really care for it. I never even used it then. I don't really want to use it now. Other options are Augury Raven, Dogged Pursuit. Bloodsky Berserker is good. It's real good. I might just pick it. Even though I don't really have themes, I have all these cheap spells. King Narfi's Betrayal. You may exile a creature or planeswalker card from each graveyard. You may cast spells from monk cards. You may spend mana to cast the spells. King Narfi's Betrayal. It's saying it's not that good. It's true that I only get two things. It's really better in the late game, but I don't know. Did I pick up a Behold the Mult? I'm going to take it. It's rare. It's a rare. I think I pick here. Oh gosh, my creatures are super thin. I think I take the land here. Still. And then I start picking up creatures. Like this Priest of the Haunted Edge, I now have 4 snowlands. Oh, but the Trickster God's Heist again. But I need creatures to trade. I think I have. Maybe that was probably wrong. Oh gosh. So I have some graveyard recursion with the Recruiter and the. I think I take the Mistwalker. There's the Rune of Flight. There's another Mistwalker, and there's an Infernal Pet. I think I'll just take the Mistwalker. Oh my word! There's a third Trickster God's Heist. how many of these can I even get? I could take a third Mistwalker. Oh, I guess I'm taking that. Shoot. None of these are very good for me. I guess another Brine Barrow Intruder. With two Trickster Gods heists, I kind of want stuff. I don't think I'd run. Well, maybe I'll run the Ford. Okay, I'll take the Kinseekers. Dusk Wielder or the Intruder? I guess I'll take the Dusk Wielder. Oh my gosh, it wheeled. No one's in blue-black. Do I take 3 and just use small creatures to trade for their bigger creatures? I wonder if that will even work. Oh, there's another intruder. There's another intruder. I can't. I picked up 4 intruders. I can immediately get rid of the Yeti. The Jarl of the Forsaken works actually pretty well with like these tiny creatures. And yes, I got the Rakdos sleeve because it was 75% off. I have to cut 10 cards. So I did pick up a bunch of creatures at the end there. I think my removal is terrible. There was like almost, except for the 1 or 2 way downs, there wasn't any of the usual good removal from black. I would rather have... Let's immediately cut 2 of the intruders. So obviously the cuttables, there's 7, so I might as well pool them. I think the Harbinger stays just because of like how many zombies do I have? It says I have 8 zombies but 5 shapeshifters, so essentially I have 13 zombies. So I think Bloodline Pretender is good, as along with the Kin Seekers. Just looking at the things that I feel are pretty cuttable. Like obviously I think that, oh yeah, the myths. Wow, I have 2 of these. Draugr's Helm is actually a card. You have Raise the Draugr, a Rune of Mortality, which I might need for removal, because my removal is so terrible, as I say, as I put withercrowns over there. I have 3 Trickster Gods heists. It's basically like me saying, look how bad my creatures are. Your creatures are better. Give me your creatures. So does the exchange happen if I Village Rites the target on my side? I'm going to look that up. I don't know if it fizzles or not, because on some spells you only need... It doesn't... Like if a spell says target 3 creatures, if one of them dies, the other 2 targets are still legal, and therefore... I guess it's in the wording exchange control. Hold on. Well, I searched a little bit on the internet for an answer, but I couldn't find it. So I have no idea if I can sacrifice, if I target my own creature and then use Village Rites to sacrifice it, whether the exchange happens or not. Huh. So, kind of want to keep the Rune of Mortality just because, like I said, it's Death Touch and it replaces itself. Raise the draugr. And Village Rites kind of go together. I don't think Depart the Realm. I think Depart the Realm is very good. Again, like, I could exchange control of 2 target creatures and then depart my own creature. But again, I don't know if, like, the key word here is exchange, and if the word exchange has specific rules, then I don't know. I can probably cut 2 more creatures and not be too concerned about it. I'd probably cut exactly the Intruder and the Dusk Wielder. I think the Brine, like, this card was a bit stronger in Zendikar, but that was mostly because, I don't know. I think that's all the creatures that I'm willing to cut down through. They were also non-zombies. That said, I want to cut a lot from down here. I don't think it's actually good to have this many Trickster God's Heist. I think it has diminishing returns, because eventually I have all the good creatures and my opponent has all the bad creatures. I want to play around with King Narfi's Betrayal. My tier list from, I'm still using MTG Arena Zone, is still saying it's like a C minus, but yeah, and this is also kind of a creature. So do I have a lot of, like, the Elderfang Disciple is something that I can sacrifice really easily. I can also sacrifice the Karfil Harbinger after it's done its job of, like, ramping me slightly. The withercrown is not quite superior, but almost practically superior to the Mists of Lichar, so I'm going to keep the withercrowns. The withercrowns are also enchantments that I can use in case my opponent has a really good enchantment with Trickster God's Heist. And then I need to cut 2 more. I'm leaning a bit towards Depart the Realm. Yeah, I think Depart the Realm. Wait, how do I have 71% black, 42% blue? Oh, I guess it's because they're counting those. How much land do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 79. Yeah, that makes sense. And with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snow sources, which is good. 1 more cut. One more cut. Can I go to 16 lands with this? I only have 1 5-drop. And then effectively my curve kind of ends at 4. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, and I just thought of an amazing name for this deck. Call it Heist, baby. don't, don't hate me. Kaldheim, what is your KHM? I know when I put in the lands last time, and I forgot to do it the first time I lost. But, oh well. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the lands and everything to do that I drafted 3 of those code spell clerics without realizing how bad they are. So let's take one last look at this deck. I take so long with deck construction, I know. So the key is going to be, I did get rid of all of the little stuff, but I do still have like an Elderfang Disciple. Yeah, we'll see. Let's do that. Let's have the Betrayal. I probably should be cutting the Betrayal. Because it's really about like you having good creatures and your opponent having good creatures. Narfi's Betrayal gets better, or not, yeah, gets better the more good creatures you have. And I just, besides Narfi, they're all kind of bad. I have 8 black sources. I have one thing. Sure, I'll keep it. Hello. So I'm probably foretell or instance or sorcery. So I'm probably not going to be able to double spell next turn, but I should be able to double spell on turn when I get 4 mana for Bloodsky Berserker. That instantly boosts him to a 3/3. I really don't want to play Rune of Mortality so soon. I could play... Does this also get +1/+1? No, just Death Touch. I could play Bloodsky Berserker now. He's very likely to get killed, is the thing. But I guess my opponent using removal on a 1/1. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that Narfi's Betrayal doesn't really work very well on this Berserker. I guess it does. Hard for me to say. But yeah, the more I'm thinking about Narfi's Betrayal, the more I'm like, gosh, I love playing with rares, but I have to discard a card, eh? My plan is to double spell next turn. Okay. This is probably bad. Huh. He should have... Interesting. Should have blocked the Karfell Harbinger. I did use my quote removal unquote. So I have a zombie cleric in the graveyard. I mean, the trick was pretty obvious. Is this an instant? It is an instant. Well, they have 2 of these. Trigger's Lantern is real good. Yeah, I'll just lose 3 life. Oh boy. Definitely going to lose to this lantern here. Hmm. I even went down to like 16 lands. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 lands. 8 lands, 6 spells. Yeah. So that thing has menace. So am I gonna block it? Still don't think I block it. They haven't been able to kill this Bloodsky Berserker. Oof. This is a good deck. Oh. Oh my gosh, they got all the things. I'm just wondering if well, I didn't see, yeah. I'm just wondering if I like will go blind or something. Okay, so my deck wants me to lose this game. The problem with this is it's the helm and the lantern. And now that they have a lifelinker, man, I need like the withercrown, second withercrown, or something, because I am just flooding terribly. Yeah. 9 lands to 6 spells. They're all flying. 2, 3, 4. This guy's too little too late, but whatever. Still trying to keep Bloodsky Berserker around for a Trickster's Bargain, or is this guy an artifact? Because this guy is an artifact. So I can use him. Does artifact creature and artifacts, is that considered sharing a type? I guess we'll never know because it's not like I'm going to actually win. 5, 7 now. Yep, well. This person got a lot of good cards. I just must not be... I have to go back through these videos. I haven't yet. I'm lazy. They're like hours long. And just really check to see, like, am I really missing the good cards? Alright, so Narfi's Betrayal. I really don't have good cards that go with it. Guess the Kinseekers would be the best. What would I replace it with? Another heist? Miss? Depart the realm? Depart the realm might be good. There's actually quite a few tokens generated. Yeah. Because everyone has access to those, or well, people potentially have access to those creature enchantments that give tokens. And then there are other ways of creating tokens as well. This is all black, but I have black spells to cast, only one blue, so this is a keep. Alright. Nothing abnormal here. The only consideration is whether I actually block if they attack. If they play a 2-drop here and then on their turn 3 they attack, and whether or not I block with the Priest of the Haunted Edge or not. Because like I have Village Rites, so I want to... Can he actually... Huh. It's a 2/3 warrior with base power and toughness 2/3. Becomes a spirit warrior angel. So I'd rather he invest into that before I put a withercrown on it, I guess. Although the deal damage to things isn't good. Sure. So the Draugr's Helm is pay how much? Pay 3. It's also equip 4, so I think I'm going to hold on to it and wait. I can pump once. It's still just like a 2-3, so... I'm going to hold off on this withercrown, I think. It's a 4-4. Although I do have 2 of them. But I want to keep up Village Rites just in case. Interesting. So I only have... Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card. A land would have actually been the best case scenario, but... I have responses to powerful creatures, and my opponent is not playing powerful creatures. I have 1... I can't do nothing with this mana. So I guess let's put a withercrown on this. And just do no attacks. Okay. I guess I should have attacked with the mistwalker. Now that I think about it, yeah, I should have attacked with the mistwalker, and then after put the withercrown on the watcher. Look at that player's hand and draw a card. And what was the final thing? Outside of the game on top of your library. So I have 2 blockers. He could tap the Raven, I guess. I guess I could have killed the Raven. Yeah, I figured he has something for the mistwalker. He's going to draw a card. Okay. He's drawing all the cards. But he hasn't put threats out yet. Oh, 2 top. He needs 1 more snow to make this a angel. Oh, found it. So he did get to see my whole hand, and he knows that I have the Trickster God's heist. He has so much draw. Whenever another non-token elf or berserker dies. Doesn't have any of those though. Ah, well that was a berserker. And then I really want him to put mana into the Ascended Snow Spirit. But none of this is really good enough to, I think. So I don't know what this will give him. White. Oh, I don't even get to see what it is. Keep just kind of waiting. You could have like a bounce spell in response. I kind of don't want to use the Village Rites on this Elderfang Disciple. That's a lot of mana. So you're going to get back the Ravens thing again? So what does this do? Oh yeah, flying creatures. So attacking. I want to play the Betrayer King. So now I can give something -2, -0. And next turn, or -2, -2. Next turn I can get something -3, -3. He still doesn't have Berserkers. He did draw that whatever the heck that card is from. I guess he could be considering killing me with the Ravens. Maybe I should be more proactive given all the draw he might have. Oh, okay, he has Betrayal. Oh, joke's on you, I guess. Just got me through a patch of land. And we just got you through a patch of land. So you exiled the mistwalker. Yeah. I think at this point, I attack. Definitely want this to die. The equip cost is 4. And I also don't want them to deal combat damage to me. They're going to do it through the bird, at the very least. They left 3 snow mana up for this to become an angel warrior whenever this creature deals combat damage. Yeah. Three snow mana up prevents me from getting this Ascendant Spirit, and they have 4 attackers, 3 blockers. So if I put Withercrown on the Raven, gosh, that seems terrible. I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do here, because there are so many things that I'm playing around at the moment that are face up. Because he knows I have the heist, and he knows I have Withercrown. Okay. I guess I just needed to, yeah, exchange. That was dumb. You knew that he could do that, so I think I just needed to exchange the Thought Thief for the Ascendant Spirit. I think I was just, that was the play. I kept saying, like, he can activate the Ascendant Spirit, but I kept thinking of it only in terms of the Priest of the Haunted Edge. And not that he was going to beam me in the head with... I just have to play this. Oh my gosh, he had a null the entire time. It's kind of turned into a race now. Because of all of the flyers. Mm-hmm. I need one more snow land to get rid of Persia. 2, 3. Interesting. So he can't kill it without putting Persia in the way. My thought thief. He's left mana open for something. Yeah. Just gonna kill it now. Just gonna kill one of his blockers. So this is a lethal attack. No, I fucked up. I thought I had one more mana. Yeah. I fucked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's an oopsies. I actually have to decline or else I just die. Yeah, because if I can't, because my plan was to take the helm off of the Thought Thief and put it on Persia, but it turns out I have 7 mana, not 8. Lots of misplays. And if I had played the Kinseekers instead, I'd be in a much better spot. Not really sure. I'm going to decline. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm basically dead. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 will do it. Yep. This doesn't give me... No. No, that was an oops. Yeah. Too many mistakes. That game had a lot of thinking involved. Wasn't a bad game. I made mistakes. Well, it was a bad game for me. I made mistakes. Well... Yeah, this is a keep. It's a bit slow, but whatever. Depart the realm. All right. Delay. Just need to make sure I'm not drawing lands. That's okay. Really? Zombie. Okay. It's 8. Indestructible. I'm not really sure what he could have with 1 black? Let's see, 8. And then I'll have enough blockers. If I am even short a single blocker, I die. What does this guy do? Boast 1. Oh. Haste. You have to block like this. The Trickster God's heist is not great, as it seems to turn out. Oh, wait. Should I risk the whole game to figure out the ruling on Trickster God's heist? Yeah, let's risk the whole game. And which one of these do I want? I have to take the untapped one. Well, it doesn't work that way. Apparently it doesn't work that way. Well, that was even worse than last time's. I think I have to do another draft. In a different video.